Have you ever wondered how a rough start can shape the trajectory of a legendary career? Michael Caine, now one of the most iconic figures in British cinema, uh, once faced a role that nearly derailed his future in film. Uh, Before the fame, Caine's acting journey began in 1956 with a small part in a war movie, A Hill in Korea. The film featured a lineup of notable stars like Robert Shaw and Stanley Baker, but for Caine, it wasn't the breakthrough he had hoped for. Instead of propelling him to fame, it left him struggling for recognition. His performance in the film was far from stellar. And Payne, a real life Korean War veteran, later admitted, "I was awful." His portrayal was overshadowed by awkward close ups and long blonde eyelashes, leaving little room for his talent shine. The film's release coincided with the Suez Crisis, uh, stealing much of the attention it might have otherwise garnered. To make matters worse, his agent dropped him after the movie's lackluster reception. Caine humorously remarked that the editing room cut more of his scenes than made it to the final version. Despite all of this, there was a silver lining. Director Julian Eanes saw something in him and cast him for a minor role in a TV show, The Lark. It wasn't much, but it was a start, the glimmer of hope during a dark period in Caine's career. That first role might have been a setback, but it was also the catalyst for Caine's resilience. His struggle shaped him, honing the toughness that would later define his roles. From an unknown soldier to a worldwide icon, Caine's journey began in obscurity. But he fought his way into the spotlight, one role at a time. The film, A Hill in Korea itself, may not have left a lasting impact on the public, but for Caine, it was the foundation of a career that was eventually captivate millions. It's 10 years on the Koplik. Ironically, it was his firsthand experience in the Korean War that seemed to make his portrayal of a private less authentic, something the film unfortunately failed to capture in its rehash of World War II tropes. So the next time you watch one of Michael Caine's films, remember that his rise wasn't without its hardships. After all, who knew that a war movie with a handful of lines could nearly ruin a future legend's career? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.